I'm Colleen Bierstein, I'm the Smart Cookie Cook, and I am getting ready for Thanksgiving, which is in just a few days now. Today, we are going to be making a turkey cake. Gobble gobble. No, not a cake literally made out of turkey. It's gonna look like a turkey. The roast turkey that comes straight out of the oven on Thanksgiving Day that everybody's so excited to eat, except for me because I'm a vegetarian. So the first thing we are going to do is make a regular batch of Rice Krispies. It's nothing fancy, it's the same recipe you can get on the box. And these Rice Krispie treats we're going to mold into the little drumsticks that are attached to the turkey's butt. So this right here is going to be the turkey's body. I baked this in a round 1.5 quart bowl. It's just plain vanilla cake. You can use a recipe, make it homemade, or you can do a store-bought box mix. I won't judge you this time around. Hello, ooey gooey. Okay, so I'm going to grab one section of our Rice Krispie treats, and what I'm going to do is spray my hands with Pam so they don't stick to the Rice Krispie treats. This is going to be your best friend. You're going to want to start with a log shape, and then we'll make a rounder part where the meat of the thigh is. So we'll make kind of a ball shape. Alrighty, so here's our first little drumstick. And now we'll make our second one. Okay, now this is a cake after all, so we have to get some frosting on this baby. I whipped up a really simple cinnamon buttercream. This is a recipe you can get on my website, thesmartcookiecook.com. I'm going to plop some of this down on top of our turkey body, and we'll just spread it out nicely. The best part about this is that it doesn't have to be super neat because we're going to cover it with fondant. Okay, icing is smoothed out evenly on top of our little turkey body. Now we have to roll out some fondant to cover the turkey with. Alright, so once you have some fondant rolled out, we are going to lie it on top of the cake nice and smooth. Just be gentle. Once you get it down, smooth out with your hands. I'm actually going to use a pizza cutter. And make sure you save your extra. Alright, just make sure everything's tucked in good around your turkey. Hardest part is over, kind of. And we're going to take one of our drumsticks and dip it right into the chocolate, get it completely covered, but we're only going to dip up until this part here because we're going to leave the little bone showing through like you always see in the stereotypical turkey. Just give it a nice little swirl around in that chocolate. Alright, then you pull it out and set it down wherever you want it to go on your little turkey. Alright, we are almost done here. Using my scrap fondant here, I'm going to cut out some little wings to go on the bird. So first I'm going to trace it with a toothpick and then cut it out with a pizza cutter. Then we can take our little wing and attach it to the cake. So our last step here is optional, but it's going to bring a lot to the plate. Get it? We're going to add some garnish to our dish. So we'll put some greenery, maybe a little bit of carrots and tomatoes, because you always see that pretty presentation when you have a whole roasted turkey like this. So I'm going to start with our greenery. I bought this at the grocery store and it comes with several interchangeable tips. And I'm going to pick this one that looks kind of like a little mouth. It's a tip that's typically used for leaves. And you can just go in and put some greenery wherever you want it. Alright, I think that's sufficient for greenery. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use the bread frosting to make some little cherry tomatoes. And lastly, I'm going to do a couple little carrots. Well guys, we're finished with our little turkey cake, and I don't know about you, but I think this looks more like it belongs on the dinner table than on the dessert table. You could totally fool some guests with this one. This cake's going to give everybody a laugh, but it's going to be delicious too. A totally perfect way to finish off a wonderful Thanksgiving meal with your family. So the next time you're looking for a Thanksgiving dessert that's different from the same old pumpkin pie, just ask yourself this: what would the Smart Cookie cook?